Okay, example D, again, we have a linear equation with two unknowns, x and y, and these can all be represented by a straight line. So again, we're going to rule a table. We're going to let the top row of values be x that we're going to choose, and again, we're going to stick with a negative, 0, and a positive. Normally, I just stick with -2, 0, and 2 because they're pretty close together. Okay, we're going to sub each of these x values into the equation here, and we're going to work out the corresponding y values. And we're going to show our working out in order to get the first y value. So copy down y, and our equals, and then 4, and then the minus. And now we've arrived at x. We replace x with -2, and it must go in brackets because we've subbed in a negative. You could insert a 1 here after this first minus, and then the -2 would also have a coefficient. That would be also another reason why it would go in brackets. Now, after we've subbed in the number, first thing we do is powers, there aren't any. Then we do brackets for more than one term, again there aren't any. The third thing we do is we multiply. So in order to know what's being multiplied, we look for a term. So go back to the original equation, y is a term, but that's what we're finding. 4 is just a number term by itself there, that's fine. Then we have -x. -x is a term. -x has now become minus and then -2 in brackets. So that's all a term, which means those are being multiplied. So a minus multiplied by a minus is going to give us a plus, so we're going to end up with +2. So we're going to have 4 plus 2, and then do our adding. That's going to give us 6. So when x is -2, y is going to be 6. We now sub in x is 0, so we're going to get y equals 4 minus nothing, which is just going to be 4. And then finally, y equals 4 minus 2 is just going to give us 2. So that's your corresponding y value. So now we're going to plot the 3 points. So -2, 6, along to -2 and up to 6. Next point 0, 4, along the x-axis to 0, up 4. And then the next point is 2, 2. So along the x-axis to 2 and then up 2. And there's point number 3. So again, if we've calculated the y values correctly in the table and we've plotted the points correctly, they'll all lie in a perfect straight line. So again, we take a ruler and sharp pencil and make sure we're ruling a lovely straight line through them and beyond. And that will be the straight line that represents the equation 4 minus x. Again, the line is sloping down because the coefficient of x is negative. If the coefficient of x was positive, then the line would be sloping up.